All right, Lavender says 75 here right now, but you didn't hear that from me. Still warm in Georgia, Benita says. Okay. Well, we're gonna pretend. Well, I'll say it's not too bad here. And actually, I was outside. It wasn't too bad. It's just the ice, and it's really just where it was just sitting or were water pools. Roads seem to be good though. All right. So, also, you can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. Um, I'll say, yeah, because it and just have fun with it. Mom on her booklet, she's been making, doing step outs as well as doing the pattern. And then I go, yeah, then you have one whole page then next of just whatever you want to do with it.
And then I could just go like this if I need a refresher
Oh,
rather
well, there
than
you go. Yeah. All right.
they're
So I'm
they're pretty speedy step outs. They're not real nice. They're just,
like
sketchy. But anyhow,
shorthand.
yeah, shorthand. That's it.
Oh, all right. Let me put. Actually, I'll share my screen. We'll talk through it as we normally do, and then we will have fun. Or some can start having fun because if, especially those that were on earlier, they already know what we're doing. And I have the red carpet out because we are world premiering Sheri from our Debbi Minero. I got both versions in there. Is Deb with us? Maybe not yet. Okay. Um, so I thought this was, I mean, it was extra neat. And so before we start talking through it, um, she named this tangle after a dear co-worker of hers, as it says on the step out, who lost everything in the Eaton fire in California, for those that don't know. And it got me thinking, because I mean, besides it's such a beautiful tangle, it was like, and of course, I'm going to share, you know, something, when Deb puts out some new tangles, then, we have red carpet events, every Thursday. um, but I thought it was extra special and got me thinking just because, I recently lost a good friend and a high school friend and, and stuff like that. And it was making me remember that, um, and that I wanted to share that sometimes, I mean, we have fun and we goof around on here. And I think that's all well, fine and good. But sometimes, it's like if you have stuff going on, or you just have somebody that you're thinking about. I did this when my sister-in-law went in labor with Nathan because I was just like, I don't know what to do, and my brain was just going a mile in a minute, and I had a whole bunch of other emotions at the same time for, it had complicated emotions at that time, and so I decided I knew I was going to do something for him, and I'm like, I'm just going to do one big tangle, and that way I can think about him, think about her, kind of, it was like a prayer meditation tangle escape thing. So, and Zentangle, when they introduced their newest tangle IDAs, that was one thing that they had everyone do was, put a name or just, a thought, a word in pencil in the middle of their work. And so it's something that maybe you want to focus on and you just tangle over it and it's just kind of there but not there at the same time. And so I just want to throw that out there just as a reminder that I mean there are so many amazing uses for Zentangle. So use that information as you will. All right. So this is a super neat tangle. Starts off with an orb in the center of wherever you want it. And I thought this part was going to be a lot harder than it was to do the next step, which is a nice C-shaped curve line touching, kind of centered on the orb, and then doing two more, and then and having them come out like that with a little path. Um, and it works out just fine. I end up with one a little bit flatter than when I went back and looked at Deb's. I'm like, oh, look at hers. Yeah, kind of that way. My first glance was, oh, it's look at how perfectly even they are. But it all works out fine. So don't worry about that. Next, from the center of those C shapes, whoops, oh, I did it again. I clicked it on accident, but if that's too big for anyone, let me know. Then, because I say those on small screens, it might have created a problem. Um, So we have, actually, let me just click it back just in case. All right. From the center of those lines we just created, C shapes going the other way, essentially creating seeds all the way around. Then a triangle, and you can it is like in this step, it looks more like a triangle. But then if you look at some of the others, and you know, her sample, she's kind of auraed the curve of the step before and then curve the outside line. So up to you, whichever way you might want to do that. Oh, that's what I was going to try it. Yeah, making it more of a triangle and standing out. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Then on top center of those triangles, three little flux or teardrop shapes. And then up to you how you want to play and decorate it. And she gives some wonderful examples here at the bottom. And also, so one thing that you could do is you could aura the whole thing. That's, oh no, I didn't do that on mine. I added some organic material to mine and in colors because I had things in mind specifically as I was doing mine. But so you could aura the whole thing to kind of give it some, you know, tie it all together. You can have them grow off of each other. So as you see here, in between those seed shapes, she put or that's what I wanted to ask. So when Deb comes on, I'm curious if she started, oh, like, I'm going to start this one here, and I'm going to have it line up, or will it be this one? I'm going to start this one here, and I'll just make sure that I line it up so that way the flux shape is going right to, you know, in between there. I just, you know, which came first, chicken or the egg, is where my brain went. And we had a number of people that did that. However you think it would work. I mean, you could start with, you know, doing the flux, that flux shape, working kind of backwards. I could totally see doing that. It would work. So, and then I have my version, which is I didn't do any changing, you know, or modifying of it, except I left the play and play and shade as you know, in the final versus putting it in as an actual step, since you get to decide how you want to decorate it, and you see all kinds of different options there for you. And then there's always the ones that aren't here that you have in your head. Okay, so stop screen share. And when I was doing this one, a song came into my head, but I had the words wrong a little bit. Um, and now I can't remember it. It was from, was it Dick Van Dyke? Oh, from Bye Bye Birdie. Um, Put on a happy face. And so then I'm like, oh, I wonder if anybody would get that just from looking at it. Cause I was gonna maybe put some blue up here, but it was um I had the words wrong because I was thinking something. Anyway, I was like, oh, that could be a fun challenge. Can we do a tangle? And oh, you like that was, let's see, I was in the pit on that one in high school. And I remember they put a board across the pit because they used it somehow, and we were just waiting for somebody. It's like, please don't fall in. Please don't fall in. I think I was underneath it, so I might have been safe. I don't know. But yeah, it was funny. Okay, I think as I have the white here, I've decided apparently work on, oh yeah, let's do that. Mom decided to, so you sketched your, mom's doing it in the round.
But
Mom's getting creative.
not the whole tangle. It's just a
Oh,
portion of it.
ooh, she fragmented
You'll
it.
see as I go along.
Okay.
I hope.
All right. Well, and I think I'm just gonna do as I did earlier because it was fun. And then if I have time, maybe I'll do another. I'm just gonna do one giant one. All right. So nice orb. And then I'm gonna hold my breath as I do this, like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. So a nice C shape touching. And the way I was doing it, I was starting here because that's the way I seem to do the C shapes, and then landing here. But then I realized the early session, it might be safer if I do this, start here so I have that width of that. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, that's okay. Apparently I'm gonna do 4. No, let's see. No, 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 it'll work, it'll work. I'm gonna make it work. There, see, one is just always gonna be flatter. But you could do 4 if you wanted to. That's up to you. My job is to prove the fact that anybody can do this and how we rescue things that seem to go awry. You have a bunny rabbit now. To add comic relief, that's the other part of my job.
Joe's gonna love what I'm doing.
Uh-oh. Ellie says, yeah, Joe, avert your eyes. Hearts. There are hearts. Did I get it right, Ellie?
Yeah.
The right emphasis? Oh no! Jen had to join on her phone. Uh-oh. Well, we're glad you're here. Yay! A bit louder, but yes, okay. All right. I wanted to get the caps right. Okay. All right, then. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do these triangles different. So, like I said, you could just aura the whatever curve you have and then put that curve. But I wanted it, like I said, I wanted to do something different, and so I shall.
I
Wanted to
didn't
have
think
them.
of it until I was going around, and then I thought, oh, that would be perfect. So I did it.
Joe says, "Sheri, I hope you fill those hearts with Knightsbridge." For those new to us, we have all of these backstories that I must fill you in on. So Mom doesn't like Knightsbridge because when we first learned Zentangle, we were only using the O1 pen, and so it was like and so that's definitely not Mom's favorite, although she doesn't mind looking at it. Joe doesn't like hearts. Lavender doesn't like to aura. What else? Who else? We need a list. And
It's
and
like a list of everybody's allergies.
right, right. And then Heather doesn't care. She's gonna present whatever. But we just must make mention of it so that way we have. Okay. And then, well, this will look kind of well, yeah, it won't look weird. I'm gonna put then the big flux shape on top. Ooh, mine's not as off-centered as it was earlier, as the other one was. Oh, we have so much fun. Had plenty of caffeine, so I should, because there was a couple points I think on ours where it was like, well, Allie had to chime in. She's like, "Is this thing on?" Because we were all so quiet. It's like, no, we're focusing. Almost made a seed shape.
Oops.
All right. No, and that just makes it different and interesting. So, hmm. And then let me sit for a while and think about how do I want to decorate. Oh, although because that is essentially it, except to decorate. But I do have all of these great spaces here. Hmm. I'm thinking, like some others did, And these look now like carrots. And depending on which way you're looking, this could be like a bunny. Oh, okay. Debating, do I want to do or let me look at Deb's stuff. That's what we do. Oh, but I think. Oh, I know. Or these and coffer them.
That's different.
Yeah. I was like, well, if I'm going different, I might as well, see how different I can. Different, but in the same, not going way too different. This is just decorating.
I ended up doing the same thing to that part that I did
Ah,
on the other one.
yeah, I like the fan shape with the um rounded corners. Has such a neat look. Well, you know what? I could do what I did earlier, which is still extra fun. And I smartly grabbed the rest of my pens. Oh, good. Says it moonlight, but start there. Okay. Oh, although yes, something different. I'm gonna have it growing right out of here. A little longer. Now I'm like, did I forget how to make this? No, there's no way I can forget how to make this. Oh, but they good. It landed right nicely. Cover up where had a weird turn. Adding some Rixty.
That's another one I don't really like.
So fun.
Well, we can't liken them all.
True.
We
Very
can
true.
try, but
Right. And we don't have to.
no, we don't.
Because if that was the case, then we'd have like 12 tangles and that would be it.
That'd be so boring. Although I do like to emphasize on my beginning classes that with just these four tangles, just you could do all kinds of things, just in
True.
case they never come back. You know?
Right. Although then you could think, oh well, I don't need to come back because
Yeah, this is all I
I've
need to
learned
know.
everything I need to know, and that's that. Ellie says, "Thank goodness there are so many tangles that I don't like." Really?
Well, at
I
least
mean,
try them once. It's like food, you know. Just you have to taste something once.
that's
If your
it.
mother makes you, one,
Right.
just one spoonful.
Okay, I like that. Now,
I should have saved my pink for today for this,
oh,
but I have plenty of other shades of pink, so not a problem.
wait, let's see. Um, oh yes, Ali says, yeah. I struggle with the whole tangle versus pattern versus how to draw this. I am with you, and I keep just giving up on that because there's so many that are how to draw, sort of, and yeah, I take that back. There is I kind of have a line in my head. Um, as long as it has, the elemental strokes, that's helpful. Um, but yeah, Lavender says I don't my uh uh, my don't like category encompasses all tangles with aura. So really,
That's a
Lavender,
lot
there's
of them.
there's 12 that she likes that. Oh yeah,
It's
I'm
really
yeah.
their theory to um, if you don't like the way it looks or it doesn't look finished, aura it. So that's
Right.
their
When in
solution.
doubt, yeah.
When in doubt, aura it.
Yeah, sometimes I think I should, re-go through like all of my lists, and but then, yeah, I see so many that, well, and even, Zentangle, they said that they kind of stretched the limit of their own definition with poke root and poke leaf.
Yeah, right
And
away,
so
early.
yeah, sometime we'll have to have a grand philosophical discussion on that.
Remind me when that is, and I won't be here.
We'll have a separate if you want to join in on that conversation.
What kind of poll?
It's philosophical. Leave me out. That's too deep.
Uh,
I'm here to have fun.
I should pose that. I think I had intended to uh, pose that question at Zen again last year, not or the last time they had it, not knowing the format and whatnot. But I'm like, I have to ask that question sometime of that.
Did you sign up yet?
Oh, not yet. I need to still.
I
Yes,
need
and
to
I
too.
shall. All right.
We
Well,
don't want to
since I have,
forget.
yeah. Since I've put this on all of them, I like it. I just have to decide what else I'm doing with this then. Well, and I think then too, I use my reasoning on a lot of them is, and I'm sure. Oh, I don't know if this is an Inezism or if it was somebody else, but where they said, well, yes, it's non. This is non-representational, so I can goof it up just as much as I want to. It's like true, very true. then a lot of me is like, all right, um, just giving because it seems like the world of Zentangle is doing this. So, me and and having my little no nope that doesn't fit the bill. So and just Heather and her little boycotts or whatever. Well, we must do it this way. It's like no, let's just no. Make it in there. Bam. Take this one up a little further. This one is so hard to stop. And of course, I wasn't thinking about how juicy this this uh this number 10 is in comparison to the white. You're going off there. Okay. Lavender says, well, hers never seemed to represent the tangle step out, so she guesses she follows that rule. Well, that's and that is the fun is that we get to it's the learn the rules, learn the step out, and then we get to have whatever fun we want. Ah. Right. I was gonna add some color. I need to see. Are we all dry? Almost. Oh, you can see that. That is pretty, Mom.
Thank you. This morning on the one, I didn't put in the little white slashes, to make it look the sparkle.
Oh,
I hope I remember tonight. Because I think it would look cute on this if I can get mine to work the way I want to.
oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm like, okay, I was all involved in that thought process. Now what? I'm gonna save a little off of this white here. Correct my issue. Hmm. Oh, sometimes the thought process is just I fit this in. We can do anything, right? White is so bright on this. Pen's cooperating, so that's always nice. Oh, it's just working so nicely. Don't know what to do if I don't have a white pen to complain about. All right, let's see. I did like this decoration. Line dot. Sometimes it pays maybe to wait. Well, I guess it depends on the mind, the process is because it's like, oh, I decided to do a line and an orb versus like regular line dot dot on the flux shapes. But something about all of the rest of the decoration that I threw in here was kind of guiding that. Sometimes it pays to be inspired by however you decorate it, but then again, sometimes inspiration comes. It's like, well, let me decorate, and then I'm inspired by that. You just never know. Depends on how backwards my brain is working, or forwards my brain is working. Oh, okay. Now what? Guess I could fill in those little gaps on the Rixty, but it's kind of neat leaving them open. And
On the black, I think leaving them open
yeah, it,
works.
yeah, it kind of goes with um, the having them see through. But I could do something in. All right. And I'm feeling in the mood for chalk pencils. Am I? Am I really? Maybe not. All right, that one is out just in case. I'm changed my mind. I think I'm thinking, ooh, that might be neat. Colored pencil. All right. It's turning out so pretty. I think you should scan it and put it on a card and send it to your brother for his Valentine's birthday.
I could do that. I
Right.
was thinking, because I decided to keep working in this booklet
Yeah.
to save on tiles, and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying working in it. But every once
Yeah.
I think, well, if I do one I really like, what can I do? But that's what I can do.
Yeah. Well, you could probably, well, with the fold, it makes it a challenge to scan it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my favorite. Ugh, mulberry. You know, it's so funny because I end up with having favorites. I'm like, I don't need all of these colored pencils because I just use seemingly just the couple. You know, it's like, oh, where's my favorite color? Okay. So
Or
really,
is
I
it your
only need.
favorite color today?
But yeah, I'll see that. Yeah, but options are very important. Um, and then yeah. Let's see. I'm just doing all kinds of things different today. That kind of a day. Um, oh, Inez says use tracing paper to trace over the design and see what happens if the design comes through. Oh, and to see if the design comes through your printer.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to color it again.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I could just take a picture of it and
Yeah.
print the picture, and that's good enough. Okay. I have to leave out all my colored pencils, hoping I remember where I used them. All right, what did I do with the white? Oh,
Think on this black, it almost pays to just burnish with the pencils versus the colorless blender because when I do that, it just seems like the black comes through. Well, I guess it depends on what I'm wanting to do, but it just seems like the black comes through too much or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Well, maybe if I get enough layers on here, then if I use the colorless blender. Not showing that. Yes, it is kind of.
how much time? Oh, we got plenty of time.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like the perfect.
I wanted to try it before I forgot what my idea was.
Oh.
It looks very Valentine-y.
Yeah. Um, Benita says, I think I have 2 burnishing pencils with my. Oh. Oh no no, the colorless blender is the burnisher. Or I say burnishing is the action that you do with
Yes.
the colorless blender.
Except what I've been doing is using like 2 colors of pink on here,
Yeah.
and I'm burnishing when I put the darker color on, then I burnish it with the lighter color again.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to use the.
Yeah, that's why I was just kind of going back and forth. Because on this, like I said, on this black, let's see if I just do, so here's this. And if I add some white, you know, mix it in a little bit. But
Yeah,
when I add,
then you want to, yes, use the colorless blender.
but it seems well now. Okay, now it's on the back. It's being fine, but it seems like it darkens
Oh,
everything. Well, not right here because I was trying to make a point. But it just seemed like maybe I put more on here. I was heavier because I didn't care. That could very well be. But yeah, so Anita, so you can do you know that with this, or you know just keep burnishing with one or the other. Like I said, you could just keep going back and forth, so you get the desired. It's like mixing paint almost. Because really, we just want to get it to a nice smooth. Well, if that's the if that's the look you want, because one could also be okay with having, this grainy look, because I kind of like that sometimes, where it's, you can see all of the texture of the paper. It's just different. Oh, let me use a colorless blender on that, because that might be what I'm doing wrong. No, it's just gonna prove me. It's just gonna prove me wrong. Well, it still makes it a little bit darker. Anyway. Oh, I can't decide how I want to do this Rixty. I think I don't know where I want to put the shine part. Maybe up here. Oh, that makes sense to do it up here. Five-minute warning. Thank you, Joe. Oh my gosh.
I better speed up my perfing.
Look at this
Speed
color.
perf.
Okay. Speed perfect. This light aqua, just about, it matches pretty darn close to whatever color this is on the Moonlight number 429. Yes, that's the color. Get one colored in. Yeah, this one on the earlier session too. We were all so quiet. We're focused. I'm thinking, especially with on the black, I just need to add more. Oh, I should do it on here too. Add more color. A little heavier. Then, oh, I'm going to use it like shading. Look at that.
Yeah,
See, I mean, that's what I mean. It like takes away instead of blending, but I'm just going to do, that works.
it does.
I like it. I was thinking to do it all over that way because it really does blend right into that color. Oh, but I like it. Okay. Right, mine will just be part done. Like that always happens. So I'm good with it, but I want to get these little lines in here. I like it a lot. Well, yours turned out fantastic.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So I don't remember what you started with. You have the orb.
It's a partial of the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Oh yeah, you took one orb. Yeah, and went. Yeah.
repeated it this way,
Mm-hmm.
going that way. So don't limit yourselves, people.
Right. Right.
Well, that's not working at all. Whoa. I'm using a paint pen
Woo!
and I shook it
Yes.
and it flew.
Oh. Huh. Oh, neat, neat, neat. Showing odd time. Hi, Wendy. Speaking of
So now
showing
I
off,
can
I need to
use,
check it with Luna.
I'm using the blob of paint to make my
Oh my
swishes.
gosh. Oh, gorgeousness of these. Tom, that looks like, is that a coaster that you tile that you prepped? Yeah. Twinkle cotton. Oh, these are just gorgeous. Oh, 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 love, love, love. Keep them coming. I will, of course, let you know before I take it. Oh, that's right. Oh, so we're missing one Jen, but Jen said she was on her phone. Computer's being stinky. Oh, keep them coming. And Wendy, let me know if you need. I don't. Actually, they're not too far up because the chat was rather quiet today. The links. This is it. Just say this is it, and oh, I lost or gained. I don't know which way. Because it's not in alphabetical order, so I can't tell. All right, hold steady. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jennifer's on. Okay. We're deciding which way is up. These are all just amazing. Okay, hold them steady. Let me get this much. Oh, oh, there's Nancy. All right, now we got it. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold it one more time because Mel's was taking hers away. Hold on. That one. Got it. Eee. All right. Oh, these are lovely. I can't wait to share. All right. And if I missed anyone that wanted to get on, we can always do it after. And yeah, Sharon, I got Sharon's. And so let me share and turn ours off.
Oh, I'll get mine.
Okay. I'll say, are you sorting pens again?
I was putting away my supplies,
Putting away her tool.
neatening up the area.
Oh, Joe, yours are so interesting. Now wait a minute. Are you in Puerto Rico with Rosemary, or Rosemary? Are you in New York with Joe? Look at your colors are so similar.
They
Or you
are.
have the same book. Rosemary, did you get that out of that book? I'm gonna order that and then I'll share it with everybody later because it was kind of interesting. Really, really neat. And look at how Joe look at the aura. Oh no, he auraed it and then added afterwards.
Filled in other areas.
Yeah, that's neat. And I like the little dots here and there. That's cool, Joe. Oh, really,
I'm
really
so
neat.
glad. I'm so glad mine's next to Joe's.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. On Tarla, or I think that's Tom's. Really
Oh, that
neat. That just looks like it's
Ty,
cut.
he is that Tom's? Did he do? Is he
Yeah, I think
alone
it's Tom.
tonight?
No, Carl is next to him. Carl is still
Where?
not feeling good or up to.
Is hers on
Oh
a separate picture? I only see one
no, I think
tile.
we just have the one. Oh, Carla
Okay.
didn't do one. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, he made
really
the
pretty.
most of that prep tile.
Oh my gosh.
He really, really used it
Yeah.
really nicely. And that heavy graphite around that
Mm,
outside era aura twice, he ordered it twice,
yeah.
really, really is impressive.
Yeah, it just looks like it is stuck up on top of that. Just amazing. Ooh, look at Kathy's. Oh,
Oh,
so
I like
pretty.
what, yeah, I like what she did with all of it.
Yeah. Oh wait, let's see. Allie says Sharon P and Karen Maxey seriously just merged into one another's one another's holy cow is with that. I was like, wait, did
It
they drew a
does.
holy cow?
Were they next to each other too, other than in the pictures?
It does. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you guys were copying off of each other too. This is just it's the collection of great minds that think alike.
That's it.
Oh, but yeah, Kathy, those lines are just so lovely, and I love the orbs and the seed shapes. Really nice. And Allie, oh my goodness,
Oh, I love what she did.
gorgeous. Oh, it's really neat, and that's kind of moon pie esque. The little triangles, so
I love
pretty.
what she did in the those first seed ones too.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do any of that because I mine was too small.
Really neat.
That's
Lisa.
beautiful. Oh, look.
Oh,
Now, see, and just with how you decorate it and the sizing, it looks
yeah.
completely different.
Move that over a little bit. Yeah, just so neat. And then too, yeah, what you emphasize, so like
Hmm.
the outer, that outer line on the triangle, and then going into the fescues, really cool. Oh, and Diana, that almost looks like you've zoomed in on some fabric.
It does. Yeah. And again, the proportions
Yeah,
make so much of a difference.
yeah, really cool. Yeah,
And
and
then
Karen and Sharon's. Wow,
yeah, the
wow.
twins.
Yeah, the twins.
Really, if you
Tell me
look
the game.
close,
Who's
it's
twins
it's
tonight?
it's more the color than anything, and
Well,
the size. You mean, but they decorated them differently.
mm-hmm.
Karen's got the aura all the way around with shading, and uh, just it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, then too, the having it kind of, um, I just that's my term. Have it be organic. Where it's growing on,
Hmm.
from itself. Both of them did that. That's also what's neat. Really, really cool. Oh, love and Inez. Woo, nice.
Hers is dark,
Yeah. And
not
but I
quite.
like the big flux shapes on the smaller diamond. Wait a minute. Wait a
Oh
minute.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then then you added some. Yes, then you added some. That's so funny because I was thinking about that. They said we're birthday twins, so that's why we have that excuse. Because I was thinking to put, another set of diamonds, triangles there. You did it. Neat, neat.
And
Mel.
Mel's just grew all over the page.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh wait a minute. They look like people.
What? Did she make them into people?
No, I think I'm just seeing it.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
see it
gosh.
too. Like
With
people
their
with their
hands on
hands
their
on
head.
their hips. Yeah.
Oh Mel, I love you.
And I don't want to say it, but because Joe left already, so we're on. But
Oh,
if
he
Tom is
did?
still,
Oh,
No.
bye, Joe.
But some of them look like they got big boobs.
Mel, wait, is Mel still on? You have to tell us if that's what if you meant it that way or if this is just our eyeballs seeing
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
we
I think
we
it's just
should.
the eyeballs. That's just came what came up.
Yeah,
I didn't think about it like that though, but I see it when y'all saying it, right?
you know, if you add some pink, and it can be for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's
There you
true.
go.
Yeah, it came out like this. Some said put those on there, and I didn't think about what it really looked like.
Well, and you
That's a
have
good
some,
idea,
yeah, just depending on the
I,
direction of
kn-
the fancy fescue.
right?
And it's sort of the thing. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
No, because
That's
there's some
true.
pretty
But
ballerinas in there.
if you just look at the design is
Oh my God.
beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I like the way
Oh
it
my
trails
gosh.
up and trails down,
Oh,
and then you have
Tom said
Mhm.
where?
That's something.
Oh, that's just so funny.
That's cool.
It's very cool, Mel. Oh, let me slide this over again. Oh my gosh, that's so great. And Rosemary, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, that's right. You said, yeah, you were stealing Inez's idea from earlier. Love it. Oh, so clever. Yeah, really, really neat. And Karen too kind of well, there's several that had it kind of meandering, growing, out of itself. But Karen Thayer, nice job on that.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
her use of the fancy fescue,
yeah.
keeping it in close,
Mm-hmm.
not making it long and trailing.
Yeah.
It just changes the whole look.
Yeah.
Looks like little clusters of flowers of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Well, and I like in the triangle, filling in those sections and making it some nice high contrast.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right, Kathy, we'll see you. Have a good weekend. Ah, and Shulamit, wow, look at that. I like the little spikies on the outside of those.
Oh yeah, but she filled in the triangles too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like she not orid, but put like a wedge. See how she's got
Yeah.
a slanting wedge like in each one? I don't know what you
Mhm.
call that, but more or less filled it in. So it looks like buds of a flower to me.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. But I like the little eyelashes.
Yes. Yes. Okay, Inez, we'll see you hopefully next week. And Wendy, we'll see ya. And Jennifer.
And
Oh, look at that.
she did lots of perfing. And hers again,
Really?
that's one that looks like Pennsylvania Dutch
Yeah.
design. And I don't know what makes it look like that. It just does.
Yeah. Really, really neat. Oh, so pretty. And Storm.
Storm
Neat.
went aura-ing crazy.
Yeah.
Lots of lines. I love it.
Neat, neat, neat. Oh, and look at what Nancy did. She fragmentized it too.
Right. And then Diva danced around it.
Yeah. Thanks, Lavender. Yeah, we'll see you next week, and we'll hope to see if you hope if you did and you post it. It would be nice.
It's a tribute to Lavender for all the I did all her the R-ing that she doesn't like to do.
Oh, okay. You took that.
I
Okay,
was
got it.
thinking of her.
Oh, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that idea. I did all the hearts that Joe doesn't like to do.
See, yes, yes.
Now,
You know, like
because you know what? He does
And
a
I'm
lot
going to add Knightsbridge to mine for you.
Okay.
there you
Okay.
go.
But I say Joe does a lot of Knightsbridge,
Yeah.
so I'm going to say
Yeah.
he does that for me. So I did hearts for him.
Brilliant. Yes. Yes. I love it. That reminds me of when one concert tour when I was at Eastern, and it was a really heavy concert for Principal Wins. And remember the principal clarinet and I we made a deal. We couldn't have any fun because we had so many. It was so stressful. So many solos. They're really just crazy. And so we made a pact. It's like, I'll be nervous for you, you be nervous for me. And then we didn't have to be nervous for ourselves. It was much easier that way. Same thing. I like it, Nancy. That's brilliant. Really, really neat work. Great job. All right, let me stop the recording